I always remember with pleasure the times when a few pixels were enough to make me say, wow. In the 80s there was no Unreal Engine 5, there was no technology for photorealistic graphics, there was the desire to surprise, showing the player something new in terms of gameplay, and often it was the colorful arcade games that entertained the most. That's why Ascent VR, developed by Nooner Beer Studios, whom I thank for providing me the key, despite not being a game that falls into my genres, amused me and even surprised me. It's a surprising horde shooter, not just for its colorful and bright style, but for a feature that is well exploited in a game like this. Hand tracking allowed you to play the game entirely without a controller. And that too is part of the nostalgic feel of this game, because just like you did when you was a kid, to shoot your enemies you have to mimic a gun with your hands, with your thumb up and pointing your index finger at your enemies. In Ascent there are different game modes. Some are based on resisting as many hordes as possible, while others involve climbing floor to floor using an elevator that you can use after completing the objective on that floor. By completing the various zone and recovery credits and resources, you can upgrade your weapons, buy new ones, or create them by combining different types of weapons. Pistols, submachine guns, sniper rifles, all weapons work in the same way. Simply point your finger at the target and reload by raising your index finger when shots run out. Shooting is very frantic and fast. You'll have to move continuously to dodge enemy shots, and you don't even need to aim precisely because your shots struck the target automatically. Between battles you can recover energy by healing yourself at the stations, where you can also buy weapons and other equipment, provided you have enough credits and resources. Ascent, it's not a game that wants to establish itself as a VR masterpiece, but it wants to entertain and surprise, and I'd say it fully succeeds in this. There are only a few minor issues that occur when there are too many effects or on-screen elements. For example, when you heal yourself, the stuttering is so intense that it drops the frame rate to a very low FPS. The same happen with several explosions at the same time or with many enemies on the screen. This phenomenon, combined with the very evident bloom effect of the lights, makes me think that perhaps the developer intended to create a game that could take advantage of our more powerful hardware. Perhaps he was thinking of a PC version and instead is an exclusive for Quest 2 and Quest Pro. A real shame, because the game is passionate, but this problem will push anyone to put it aside, due it to the continuous slowdowns precisely in those moments where the game would most need fluidity. In conclusion, for the lovers of shooters and of the genre of games similar to Pistol Whip or Super Hot, Ascent is a valid and fantastic alternative that adds the absolute freedom and full immediacy of hand tracking, but only a good optimization for Quest 2 could make it fully appreciable. For now, it remains a good game for those who usually have a little time to engage in more complete and complex titles, but with some obvious optimization problems. Maybe it performs better on the Quest Pro, although I believe that using a $1,800 headset for such a game is really a slap in the face to the global economic crisis. I will leave you to some seconds of the gameplay of Ascent. Let me know down in the comments if you like the game, hit like, share and subscribe to the channel. If you want to support, use the thank you button under the video. Thanks for watching completely the video. From Benito, see you to the next one and see you in VR. Bye guys, have fun.